Hi, this is Shannah. Welcome to my channel. Today, this pick a card reading is a message for you, and it could be about anything, right? And to find out what the message for you is, we have here three possibilities: pile one, pile two, and pile three. So take your time to choose your pile. You can pause the video if you like, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number one, this is your reading. So this is a message for you. Let's start putting this here to the side so you know that it's your reading. So we're starting first of all with oracle cards. And the first card that we have here is number 39, called vulnerability. Open your heart, allow yourself to be tender. So number 39. This is also a magical number. 3 plus 9 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. And 9 is 3 times 3. So we have a 3333 number here. So it's like this is a pivotal point in your life. This is like you're at a crossroads. You are at a karmic point, let's put it that way, a destiny point. And why? Because it's time to change. It's time to make certain decisions about how you want to proceed in your life, of how you want to be perceived, about how you'd like to move forward. And it's really a destiny point. It's a destiny gate, I would even call it like that. Because one of these decisions, I believe it is that it's time to let your guard down, or to trust that it's okay to let your guard down, right? So it's not asking you or inviting you to be reckless about your energy, about self-protection and so on. Not that, but it's inviting you to become softer, to let yourself be vulnerable, to let other people come into your world, to let other people help you. And it could be, for instance, because here we have this merman and this woman. It could be that, for instance, you may believe that in relationships, whatever kind, love, friendship, familiar or family relationships, that you always believe you have to be the strong one, you have to be the tough one, you have to be the one that endures, you have to be the one that fights. So maybe you even have like an idea of yourself of being the warrior. And I'm not saying that that idea is wrong, quite the contrary. And some of you, you may even have moon in Aries, especially sidereal, right? Because I'm more a defender of the sidereal astrology, but you do you, that's okay. But check out if you have the moon in Aries or in some fire sign, because you have this warrior, maybe even appearance about you, but it's a warrior soul, which is really beautiful and also very appealing. But the thing is, when it comes to relationships, if you're always being the strong one, you're never allowing other people to help you. You're never allowing someone to be there for you. And it could be that you may even be attracting people, especially into your love life, who want to be saved the whole time, or want you to do the hard work, or they end up expecting that you carry all the weight of the relationship on your shoulders. And this may be hurting you right now, or may have hurt you in the past. And it can be that instead of making you softer, you become even more like hardened, and you decide to close your your heart even more, because you're afraid of getting abused, used, taken advantage of by weaker people, if we could say it like that. So this is what I'm getting from this card. So this message for you is really to start trying, being more vulnerable and start trusting more. But only as far as you feel comfortable. This is quite important, right? Because we all have different rhythms. We all have different experiences. We all have different ways of being in life. So when I say this, it's not this general thing, oh, you have to be strong, you have to be open. No, you don't have to be anything, first of all. But this is just like inviting you, so see if you can do this. See what is your pace. See how you feel comfortable, because you always have to feel comfortable, especially when it's issues of trust and opening up and letting people in into your world, right? So it's really this invitation, like he says, open your heart, allow yourself to be tender, right? But open your heart for me is always like an order, right? Is the imperative, and it doesn't have to be an order. This is what I'm trying to say: is see if you feel comfortable doing this, and if there are situations where you feel comfortable, do it. Try to do it and see what happens, because I think wonderful things will happen the moment you are vulnerable, the moment you are compassionate with yourself and others around you. Beautiful things happen. It's like saying you don't have to be the tough one. You don't have to be the warrior all the time. You know, even warriors have people who carry them, especially when they're feeling weak. And this is time for you to allow someone strong. That's it. To allow someone strong to come into your life, someone that will balance you out. And I think there's someone already waiting for you. Um, you know, especially if you've been waiting for a partner, I think there's someone already like in line for you, and it's like it's all falling into place and just waiting for you to be ready, which is a lovely thing to happen. Actually, sometimes you can get really impatient, but that the universe is waiting for you to feel comfortable for this development. Wow, that's amazing. There's a lot of respect right there. Now, let's continue. Then we have once was innocent. Knowledge means change. Once was innocent. The thing is, again, has many layers. I think that the reason why you probably have difficulty in showing your tender side or showing your more vulnerable side is maybe, this for you. I don't want to trigger you in any way, but this may have had like with childhood trauma, some kind of event, because we have like this once was innocent. Something took your innocence in whatever meaning you may, have experienced it. And it means change. And it meant you became then a survivor. You became a fighter. You became very resilient, very strong. But the softer side maybe has become orphaned, maybe has become really sad and left to its own devices at the end of the day. And maybe you're even very tired of, maybe you've grown really tired of having to struggle alone through life. Even sometimes if you have family or even a partner, but that's the feeling that you're doing it alone. And the thing is, with this card now, I have also the feeling that many things are resurfacing, are coming to the surface, and they want to be cleansed, they want to be purged. And you're working on it. So many of you may even, do some kind of counseling or even a diary, something where you write your experiences or you share them with someone that, guides you through these experiences as well. And I think there's a lot of healing taking place right here. And it's like, and there's a third meaning. Okay. And the third meaning is that maybe in the past you were more like kind of romantic, like maybe you had a tendency to fall into illusions or delusions. Whatever the case, I think it came out of this wish of being loved. And I think you were also so happy when someone loved you, that maybe you didn't ask too many questions. Maybe you didn't really question the person or the situation. And after some experience, you now realize, no, you're realizing you don't want this anymore in your life, and that you are aware now of how special you are. You are becoming more and more aware of what you're bringing to the table, of what you're contributing into real relationship, what you're really worth, right? And then you know also what you want in your partner. So what I see here, I find it actually quite beautiful. Is like, partner, it could be love partner, it could be business partner, it could be friends. So it's not anyone, that's going to, not just anyone that's going to fill your needs or fulfill your needs. It's like, it's not just anyone can come in and you'll be okay or satisfied with. No, you're like more demanding, because you want people, a certain kind of people around you, a certain kind of value, a certain kind of values, friendship, of shared visions, shared ways of seeing the world. And it doesn't mean that you're not, no one is allowed to challenge you, not that, but it's the type of communication, is the type of relationship, something where there's a lot of respect, self-respect, loyalty, and friendship, and you're not accepting anything less than that, no matter how much fun it promises, no matter how alluring it can be, because now you know what you want. Then the other card here is Votus. And this comes because you're getting ready for a relationship. But this Votus is also a vow. This vows, yeah. And this is, you've made a vow to yourself. And this vow, what it comes to me, is like, never again. You're never again letting anyone hurt you, like probably it happened to you in the past. You're never again being satisfied with less than you deserve. You're never again, falling prey to your hormones. That's what I'm getting. Especially when some relationships are based on lust. There's nothing wrong with that. But at a certain moment, we kind of tend to wish for something else, and then it gets complicated. So there's something more than that you want. There's something here that you understanding, a deeper understanding, and you want deep relationships. You want real relationships. You want something real in your life, something meaningful, and something that will last a long, long time. And like I said, my feeling is that it's already aligned for you. And it's just something here that is still coming to be, still falling into place. But now let's get some tarot cards and see if we get more information on this message for you. Wait a second, there are cards still here in the box. Okay, let's take this card. It really wanted to show. It just flew. Now, this card here is, as you know, is the Six of Pentacles. So yes, this is the moment, to gain balance in your life, to have real give and take in your life, and not feeling like the beggar, begging for someone to love you, or when you're afraid that the other will leave, you start tolerating any kind of behavior, and if you had this in your past, then it won't happen anymore, because there's a change of attitude, there's a change of mentality, from your side. You've changed. Yeah, there you go. This is you. Now we have this into another 6, Now we have the Six of Wands. This is the card of victory. And we have the Five of Pentacles and the, yeah. Oh, this is beautiful. You know what? This is finding balance in your life, finding balance between these two, the Six of Wands and the Five of Coins. And what we see here is like you've gone or you're still undergoing a phase of seclusion, sorry, of seclusion. You've probably, you're not going out as much. You're more like in your own world, in your own head. It's like you have so much to sort out that sometimes people can be a bit too much for you at this moment. And the thing is, what I get here from with these two cards is also like, this is you. You are a winner. You are someone who gets things done. You are someone who is so much worth. You are so intelligent. You are so loving. You are so giving. And you're so much fun as well. But this is how you feel. This is how other people see you. It's like people think you are a 10, but you only see yourself as a 5. You know what I mean? So, and there's this kind of war within you, a confusion of not really understanding how precious you are, how wonderful you are, because you're always seeing yourself in this light. But I think you're changing that. There's balance coming in. And because you've been going within and trying to find your own light, trying to find your own truth. Let's see if it gets anything else, this message for you. Yeah, because it's time you see your worth, right? And until now, again, I think you've just had very immature people around you. They saw your worth, but maybe they didn't know what to do with it, or didn't know, couldn't understand its full potential, couldn't understand what they had in their hands. But you are starting to understand now, and that's the most important thing. And so there's a big change in your life. Oops, sorry. The cards are flying everywhere. They're very communicative. Yeah, there you go. So things happen in your life, sometimes all of a sudden. And I think that, oh, I see. This is like, for some of you, this is a tough birth or a tough rebirth, right? Why? Because in order to make this change in your life, to make this change of perspective, this change of perception, of attitude, you had to go through a lot of I'm missing the word, just a second. Yeah, a lot of things started crumbling down. Your reality started crumbling down. What you knew, what you think made sense, what it suddenly just crumbled, suddenly just disappeared. Suddenly we're deprived of certain people or situations. And this started like this this change within you, and it's still going on, because some beliefs, they're so within you, they're so rooted in so deep within you that it's really a struggle to have that change. That's really the struggle, to start to seeing it in another light. But you're bringing a phase, you're bringing this phase to an end. This phase of feeling small, this phase of being afraid, of being hurt, it's coming to an end. Let me get more cards. Yeah, you're becoming now the master of your ship, the captain of your ship, the master of your universe. You're now controlling your destiny. It's in your hands. And you're leaving certain situations behind, certain things that maybe you really got attached to, certain situations, ways of life, ways of thinking. And you have been waiting for this new life to start, for this, for this new way of being to bear fruit and you are not, again, you are not taking the next best offer. You're really waiting for something special. But it could be, this is difficulty here, that sometimes you're still so upset with what happened in the past, right? That you cannot realize what's being offered right now. And again, there is a relationship on its way, or for some of you, a more committed relationship on its way. And there will be a lot of celebrations, there will be vows. And so this thing that you've been, intending to, oh, look what came out. The King and Queen of Cups. So yes, love, it's in its way, but it's still a bit kept secret from you. You're still not seeing the person is still not seeing you, and even it may be even that this person is very near to you, but you're just not seeing each other. And it can be as well that although you're on the same level, you're both healing. It could be that this other person is also healing from similar wounds, but you're also very different from one another, right? You're like day and night, and you can be even different backgrounds, different cultures, different status, different, whatever this is, it's different, but it's also very passionate, and it's very deep as well. It's very deep, and it's also mystical. It's like a mystical connection as well. And it could be that both of you are healers even, right? And but this will take place. Like I said, it is aligned. It's just that you're still healing the past, but the moment you heal the past, the moment you open your eyes to the present, this will happen. And this will be very, very beautiful. Like I said, very deep and meaningful. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. Put your stone over here. There you go. Now, this is a message for you. And we're starting with the oracle cards. So we have here number 35, the crane bag. Sacred ocean medicine, clutter, declutter, choice. So this 35, 3 plus 5 is an 8. So 8 is a number of strength, is a number of power, and also a destiny number. Really interesting. With the crane bag, like I said, sacred ocean medicine. I think pile number 2, that you are a healer. And it could be on the practical side, more pragmatic side, like you're a nurse, you're a doctor, you're a counselor, something on these lines. And you are someone also, could be that some of you also are very into nature, medicine, like herbs, herbal medicine, and alternative medicine, even Chinese medicine. And you're very into it, some kinds of massage or working with crystals even. And you bring a lot of relief. You bring, I was even going to say joy, but not that joy that's ecstatic. No, something very quiet. Maybe you even do a lot of meditation, or you run some meditation courses. There's a lot of quietness. There's a lot of, I was going to say solitude even, but not in a sad way, in a way of that you just want to be with your own energy, or you need to recalibrate, you need to rebalance yourself, rejuvenate, and for that you need stillness, and maybe you need also water nearby, or the ocean, the river, the lake, to be close to water, to have your feet in water. And And you're someone that you kind of like here, see this light coming out of this bag is you also bring light to people. It's like you shine a light and you bring peace to people. You make them feel better about themselves. You make them feel relaxed. Yeah, and this is also something that the cards are inviting you. If you've always had interest in these things, but you never follow them. So this is the invitation of the cards to start pursuing that path if you feel called to do it, of course, because there's no right and wrong, and there's no forcing you to go in a certain determined path. It's like it seems to be natural to you. So if you felt called to do it, the cards are really inviting you to pursue that. Another thing that I'm getting here, because of this clutter and declutter, is like it's like time for you to detox your life, simplify your life, detox your life. And not only like when it comes to food or drink, like cleansing your body, but also cleansing your heart, cleansing your emotional body. So this detoxing will have to do with relationships, with the people who are around you. And also what kind of information, what kind of entertainment you indulge yourself in. Because some things may be kind of poisoning your heart, poisoning your mind, instead of bringing joy or bringing positive vibes and energy. It doesn't mean that you have to avoid the news or you just have to watch happy stuff. It has nothing to do with that. But it can be that certain things are not supporting your growth. Let's put it that way. So it's time, to see, okay, what is good for me, what is not good for me, what makes me feel good, what does not make me feel good. Does this feed me in a positive way? Does this support me in a positive way or not? And if it doesn't, then out with it. You see? Yeah, I think you're at that point in your life where you are deciding what is best for you and what kind of person you want to be as well, and what you want to give to the world. Now, the second card is here, number 2, solace. Return to nature, tree wisdom, natural remedies, there you go, flower essence. Again, we have here healing. And yes, this is also the solitude I was referring to, but the first one I got, it was because like under the waves, under the ocean, right? That you have that silence actually around you when you're underwater. But here with the tree, again, we have these natural remedies. It's like it's all about medicine. You are a healer. Pile number 2. And maybe some of you are even probably not so much into the medicine part of it, but some of you may even be the kind of people that when you enter a room, people feel better. That you are you have this healing energy, this healing vibe, that whatever you do, you heal other people. If you sing a song, you heal other people. If you write a book, you heal other people. If you're saying just hello, you are a receptionist just saying hello, you're a healing people. If you're just at the supermarket, working at the supermarket, you are healing other people. Your presence heals the world. That is amazing. That's just so amazing. But there's so much love within you, even if you're not really aware of it. For you, is a natural state of being, right? Others are meditating for centuries to get that, but you just have that love flowing in and out of you. This is just amazing. Pile number 2, this is amazing energy. And you're someone who's very natural. Again, so your way of being is very, very natural, very grounded, very, again, nature-based. You have a strong connection to nature, and nature loves you and responds to you in a very natural way. Because here we have also like the two worlds. We have the ocean, the water world, and here we have the forest world. Nature really reacts very positive to you. So you're also able to heal nature, not just your fellow human beings, or animals, you are able to heal trees and to heal your natural surroundings. And this is important. This is an important message that's coming now for you, pile number 2. Because many times we tend to think that nature is there to heal us, to support us. But what I feel here is you having the ability of giving this energy to nature, of healing nature. And yes, nature can heal itself. Oh yes, nature is very powerful, but you give so much love to it. And it's so welcoming, because nature also, you know, would like us humans to be more in touch with it, because we share one planet, right? And we always behave as we were, as if we have no part in it, if we're different from it. But you don't. You are so natural. And I don't know, I cannot stress enough how special it is. Your connection to nature is very, very special. And you're really being invited to pursue this connection and coming to healing. And again, it's like this, you also like your time alone. And I have the feeling of a lot of meditation here. Then we have blood. But don't be afraid. I find here blood, and we have another tree here. I find here blood also as healing, also as it's also like some kind of sacrifice as well. And blood also played a very important part in some magical rituals, and because it's very powerful, and it's also believed that blood is our soul. And that's why some cults are against giving blood, because it's giving your soul power. So blood is very, very powerful. And what I see also here with blood, because it's very, very intimately connected, is the feminine side as well. This feminine side of blood. And I see you also being able to play a part in this. You could help other women, and you could counsel other women, like with themes that have to do with their own nature, with their own feminine nature. Because our society is very male oriented, and I think that the time is already here where it's starting to be balanced again. It's not just 100% male oriented, it's starting to be female oriented as well, in the sense that we females, or those who identify with the female energy, are getting to know our body better, to know our cycles better, to know its nature better. And I see you being able to advise on this, to be able to counsel, and to understand. And you feel very connected to everything that is around you. And this connection also calls you. So you feel very called to nature. And it's a very, very strong connection here between you and nature. This is really beautiful. So let's see here. But this may also mean that you need time to heal. This may also mean that you need time for yourself. And you go undergoing a very important healing period. And it's about purifying your body, purifying your soul. And this is a very sacred moment in your life. And I think you feel it, and you're also treating it as such. Let's see if we get more information. We have here the Knight of Cups. What else? With the Knight of Cups, we see here an opportunity. And I'm very drawn now to the horse. The horse is actually standing, but moving. It's like about to move. It's kind of moving, but standing still at the same time. And it's like the card's saying, you may feel like you're standing still, but you're moving. And you're moving a lot more than you think, right? Because there's a lot of healing taking place right now. And you are getting on top of your situation. And maybe some of you are considering changing doctor. This is really, really specific right now, because I'm seeing the Magician now as a doctor. And some of you are considering changing to doctor. But what I also see here is, yeah, you're a healer. You're a healer and you are healing. Some of you, you are removing yourselves from the world, kind of a hermit kind of vibe here. And is you're becoming a healer. Some of you may be starting offering your services as a healer, or may considering this. The cards are supporting you. And there's a lot of healing taking place within you as well. And you're mastering this healing process, right? And you're choosing better habits. You're choosing a better lifestyle for you. Again, you are leaving a certain lifestyle behind you. You are getting to the next level of your spiritual development, of your healing. You're getting to the next level. And this is really beautiful. And for some of you, you're also finding love. Maybe falling in love with a doctor, if you're going to be really that specific. Yeah. And here with the Seven of Cups, there are many possibilities, and this may bring you some confusion. But it's like with Death card here is again, end of illusion, end of confusion, and end of being distracted, you know. And it's like now you are protecting yourself. You're protecting your feminine side, your more vulnerable side. You're protecting because here's like you're just very tired of tired of certain situations, and now you're protecting. So there's a little fly here. You're protecting your more vulnerable side, and you're protecting your worth as well. You're protecting also what you feel is right. Because you know what you do and what you have to give is very, very precious. So you're not letting other people take advantage of it. You're keeping it, safe. You're keeping yourself safe. There's a lot of passion here, I see. Just wait a second. Yes, there you go, the feminine side. And this passion here with the Knight of Wands, usually in love, maybe you're really falling in love. There's a new love coming in, or you're falling in love again or all over again with the same person. But the thing is, there's love being offered to you here as well. We can see this is a love reading as well here with the Two of Cups. But what I see here is also you getting passionate about a certain path in your life where you're mastering it, or you're becoming a master it. Maybe you're doing your exams in some kind of medicine or a healing field. You're becoming a master, okay? And this is like a passion, and you just want to go and follow this path. And again, this is the feminine side, but this is also Lady Fortuna at the same time. This is bringing you inspiration and assuring you success, and you feeling very, very creative. Yeah, you're feeling very creative, and you're feeling very inspired as well. Yeah. And here we have, again, also financial success and being able to see things as they are. Again, like I was saying, it's the end of illusions. You're not eluding yourself. You're taking time for yourself. You're protecting your true nature. You're letting illusions on the side, and you being very clear minded, you're very logical about the next steps to take. And when it comes to finances or your career, you're getting a lot of success coming in. And yeah, and here with the high priestess, she's telling us, that you're on your right path, and it's the path within. You're going within, and again, it's the feminine side. And we have the high priestess, we have the empress, we have the queen of pentacles, right? So all this feminine energy is supporting you. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you have a lot of feminine energy supporting you. And it's like your feminine side is also guiding you. It's your feminine creativity, it's your feminine sweetness. Why am I getting sweetness? It's the tender way of doing things, maybe a bit passive, but also very tender, very, very sweet, and very, it's a caring, yeah, that's the word. It's a caring way of doing things, but then with logic, with, it's just not the heart. It's like the heart and the mind coming together, and you finding your true essence, and you're finding your true path, being very passionate about it, and just going, with it and following it. And this will get you to be the high priestess. This is who will become, because the high priestess, she's the lady of the temple. She knows the secrets of the Torah. She knows the secrets behind the veil. And this is who you are becoming. Oh, wow. Pile number 2. You have a wonderful mystical journey ahead of you. Very, very spiritual, very, very healing. And I hope this made sense to you. I hope this inspires you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So what is your message? Pile number 3. We're starting with the oracle cards. First of all, we have number 14. Water flight. Heaviness lifts. Burdens are cast away. Weightlessness. Wow, this is a very positive card. So what does this mean? It means that a difficult period is coming to an end, and that things are going to feel better really, really soon, and maybe they're already feeling better. And it's also not only the situation itself, but it's also how you feel about the situation. It's like you're getting into a different mindset. And if you've been feeling very low, very sad, and maybe that's why you felt drawn to this reading, it's really like the cards are telling you things will get better. I'm getting reminded of the song It Can't Rain All the Time. It's actually from the movie The Crow, from the first one. I know it's something from the 90s, but some of you may remember that movie with the son of Bruce Lee, Brandon Lee, yes. So It Can't Rain All the Time is really your message. It's like things will get better. Things are already getting better. And you are now starting to realize that things are becoming easier. You don't feel so sad. So in the Northern Hemisphere, spring is coming in, slowly but surely. And that's how you feel as well. Like, your spring is coming, that the hard times are coming to an end. And then we have this interesting card. This is 44, 14, 44. I already have 3 4s, and it's called The Secret Path. An irresistible pull down okay, I'll try that again. An irresistible pull down a distinct path, ley lines, mystical traditions. So you also are feeling, I think it's like the cards are talking for themselves. It's hardly something for me to explain, actually, but still I will. Oh, I see. Okay. So what the cards are saying is something that seemed to be very difficult in the past. It's now opening up. And that's why we have here this path in the forest. It could be that some time ago, or until some time ago, you know, what you wanted to do or what you felt drawn to felt like a really thick jungle, you know, and you couldn't go through, you didn't know the way in, something that seemed like almost impossible. How do I become a pop star? How do I become an astronaut? How do I become a scientist? How do I become um, anything? You know, like these are just, you know, examples. But it seemed like out of your reach, difficult, and you didn't know how to go about it. Even with internet and everything, it's like you weren't even asking the right questions. Because it seemed very confusing, yeah. And you couldn't see the forest from the trees, or the trees from the forest. I don't know, but you want, you know, really seeing your path. But now with these two cards together, what you're saying is this going to lift. Things are going to seem easier. Your path is going to become really straightforward. It's going to become clear to you, little by little, you know, because you're lifting this, the difficulties are lifting, and you're starting to see things a lot clearer, right? With the ley lines, it's like the ley lines are the energy lines of the earth. And it's like you just, what I feel here, even if you don't understand anything about ley lines and you don't know how to deal with that, it's like it's a metaphor for, it's like you're always actually being guided to the right people, to the right situation. And this is what it meant is becoming easier, where you felt like you had no connection to your dreams or to your vision. Now you're being guided to it. And then we have here the card fight. And for me, what this means is don't give up. It's going to become easier. Don't give up. Don't give up the fight. Don't give up your dreams. Don't give up your vision, because it's going to become easier for you. So fight for what you want. Go after it. Don't give up. Even if it seems complicated, after the first steps, the path starts opening itself for you. But don't feel intimidated by how difficult, out of reach, or complicated. Did I say that already? It doesn't matter. It seems, you know. Don't feel intimidated by appearances. Fight for it. And it's also telling me that you're well equipped to do whatever you are setting out to do. You're well equipped to it, and you probably have people, you know, supporting you, because usually a soldier doesn't fight alone. So you will have people supporting you. And also with fight, what is important in a fight is strategizing, having a plan, you know, gaining experience. And it's also telling us that if you fail the first time, you know, you just get up and try again. And this is the song. Now I forgot the singer. I'm sorry. And it's called "If at first you don't succeed, get up and try again." You know, this is your song. It can't rain all the time, and get up and try again. Okay. That was also from the 90s, right? Or early 2000s. I have no idea. Anyways, the thing is, things are now going to get better. I'm repeating myself, I know, but this is very important for you not to give up. Don't give up the fight, okay? And now this is Bob Marley. Don't give up the fight. I'm very musical today. That's beautiful. Now, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. For you, pile number 3, we have the 10 of Pentacles. This has to do with feeling safe. It's the first thing that came to me. So family, of course. There you go. We have, wow, these are beautiful cards. 4 of Wands. Right. For pile number 3, please. Oh, crazy, crazy cards. We have the 9 of Pentacles, of Cups. Wow. And the 6. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Okay. And we have the Hermit here. Now, this is how you're feeling. You know, you're still looking for your light. You're still looking for that silver lining. You know, you probably, you know, you're saying very nice, but you're still looking for that silver lining. But the silver lining will come. Things will start to lift. Things will start to get better. And all these cards, these are success cards. It's like, this is like the jackpot. Wow. With the 10 of Pentacles, this is wealth, this is success, this is safety, this is being comfortable, so to say, in a financial way, having a family, you know, having your clan, if you put it in Scottish terms, having your clan protecting you, feeling protected, feeling safe, feeling abundant. And then here with the 4 of Wands, celebrating again, family, celebrating 9 of Cups. It's all about celebrating your luck, celebrating something wonderful. So there's a celebration coming in your life. There's a victory. So you're not just seeing it yet. And now I'm getting a song also from the 90s. It's crazy. The 90s is in my head right now. Only, so even long shots make it. It's actually, it was for the Scottish team, soccer team. Yeah. So, yeah, Scottish. I'm very Scottish with you. So many of you may be in Scotland. I don't know. Or you like Scotland. I don't know. So even long shots make it. It's really, the whole message is don't give up, because there is a lot of success and reason to celebrate coming your way. You know, if some of you are musicians, you'll be giving concerts and you'll be very successful, you know, or artists of some kind. There's like something here with an audience. And there's a lot of success coming in. Yeah. Wow, this is so beautiful. Right? Wow. You have the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. So they're just confirming your luck is changing for the better. Your fate is changing. Some of you will be traveling a lot, but it also here again is telling you that things will get cleared. If it is some litigation, if there's some like legal matter, things will come to an agreement. And if it's something like even a disagreement within the family or like peers, friends, partners, whatever, there will be a resolution. There will be a coming forward, you know, moving forward. That's what I mean. A moving forward from any disagreements. There will be a agreement and mending. Then we have the moon. The moon sometimes is all about confusion. I think if confusion is where you are right now, but the moon also mirrors the sun, if you can say it like that, gets the sunlight. So it's also like a very, 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 very small sun, right? And sorry if my astronomy is not very good right now, but what I'm trying to talk about is in a figurative way, you know, because it also brings light to your path. And at the moment, things will start to get better, but you're not believing in the whole light. So that's why the sun is not here, you know, but it's the moon, say, you know, bringing light to your path. It's like going little by little so you can get used to the light. Oh, that's a beautiful way of putting it. And here we have the Ace of Pentacles. So there is a chance, there's opportunities coming your way. Don't give up. It's really your message. File number 3 is 3. Don't give up. Let's see if there's something else for you. Yeah. So we have the King of Pentacles, money coming in, investors coming in, people that believe in you are coming in. Sorry. It's almost unbelievable because we have the Three of Cups again, celebration, good news, reason to celebrate, a lot of joy, and then you have the Ten of Cups. It's like pile number 3. If you still don't believe that things are getting better, I don't know where to tell you. And some of you, it's also like something with the internet or studies where there's a lot of success coming in, a lot of joy and happy ending. And it's like good karma coming your way. Justice is being done. Like I was saying, if there's some kind of litigation, it's going to be resolved in your favor. It's happy endings, justice being done. And oh wow, pile number 3, I wish this was my pile. It's so amazing. Oh wow. And don't give up. This is your message. There's so many wonderful things coming your way, even if you're not seeing them. Oh, and this is like this from this song. Even long shots make it. And the part of the song, it says, you may not, how is it called? How does it say? It's like, you may just not, no. You may not quite believe it yet, but pretty soon you'll see even long shots make it. And this is your sentence. Okay? You're not seeing it yet, but keep going, keep fighting, because it will be amazing. Believe it. Well, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Pile number 3. I'm so surprised even. I wasn't expecting this. Wow. So I hope this resonates. I hope this inspires you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.